I am Melissa Trumble, joined here today by Karla Ukman, financial advisor who is not your father's advisor. And I'm all things mindset, as you well know. Let's talk about mindset with investments. Does it make a difference? Yeah. So welcome, Karla. Let's kick this off.
Hey, we haven't done a live in a long time, so I'm excited to do
It's
this.
true. Yes,
It's
yes.
it's needed. There's a lot going on in the
A
market,
ton.
in
Yes.
life, in the economy, all the things. So there's a lot going on, and I'm hearing, rightfully so, there's a lot of angst for certain
Sure.
people, and there's a lot of things that are happening, not just in the economy and the news, but also it's affecting people where, we talked about this mental health wise. And so
Mhm.
all of this is intertwined. So I'm glad that we're able to catch up today and go live.
I am so pleased. And I think that one of the things I thought was just a load of hooey what is mindset because if you don't think that you can whatever it is that you can have a successful career, that you can have successful investments, that you can be a person with wealth, then you're going to mess it up.
Hmm.
Even if you get it, you won't be able to hold on to it. And that is actually proven by research. It's the case of the lottery winners being broke in a year, right?
Yep.
They get
Yep.
gazillions of dollars and they don't know what to do. So they buy everybody they know a house. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh crap, I owe $500,000 in taxes. I don't have any money.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And so when you're talking about one of your clients, Karla, how does mindset play in with them to, get things sorted and get them reaching for the goals that they really, really are just seemingly to the sky, seemingly too much, and yet eminently achievable?
Yeah, that's great question. The number one thing, so I'm actually so excited because I'm starting my 12th year as being a financial planner slash advisor, whatever you want to call me. So I'm super excited because I've gone through a lot of different events with my clients, a lot of different things that have happened in the economy.
Hmm.
Um, and I have a very wide range of clients as well. The number one thing that I see, though, that affects our mindset with our wealth is that it's not organized. When we don't have a
Ah,
plan, we become anxious. We have anxiety around the what ifs.
right.
We start doubting ourselves because we don't have a plan for our wealth at all.
And also the doubting that leads to second guessing decisions, changing decisions
Mhm.
last minute, not giving it time to play out. Because when the markets are volatile, which, hi, they kind of always are,
Yeah.
even when we have these long stretches in a bear market or a bull market, it's still there are changes within the market that can benefit you and that can come hit you upside the head.
Mhm.
So, what is you talked about the piece of organization, and is that part of that? Isn't that helping the client put their arms around, so to speak, what their investment plan is and what that might look like so that they can lessen their anxiety and understand that they are building?
Yeah. Well, and it goes back to the behavioral side of investing because we as humans have a behavioral side of, wealth, and we're looking at that, and we go through cycles. So when we have a plan in place, and where I'm helping my clients is we're acknowledging the cycles that we go through behavioral wise when the markets
Mm,
are either up or down, and then it helps us with the planning side as well. If we don't have the blueprint, or whatever you want to call it, the outline for
right.
our wealth for the next year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 years, then we can't address those emotions that come with the market, and then we start panicking.
Right.
And so what happens is I really work with my clients on all things behavioral, and then it helps us with the plan of, hey, we're talking about tariffs and we've had adjustments
Right.
and COVID. I went through COVID with my clients, and so those things though that happen
Hmm.
aren't scary to my clients because we've already had a plan in place. We've already talked about the emotional side of money. We've already talked about the the behaviors of when we look at investing as humans.
Oh, I love it. And when you talk about the emotional side of money, that speaks to reacting in the moment to what's going
Mhm,
on. And I think that's very important to be aware of and to have a plan for, what you're anticipating, with whatever the changes are that are happening at the
mhm,
time.
mhm,
And I think another thing that needs to be acknowledged is where you're coming from.
mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
want to get a pipe out, turn into an old dude and ask, about your mother. But I do think that we inherit, so to speak, our subconscious blueprint from how we were raised.
absolutely.
How do you
Absolutely.
help your clients get out of that, out of the mindset of, you have to work really hard for money and, you're a bad person if you have money or whatever their mistaken beliefs might be?
Yeah. So I always say this: money is not a bad word. And we're taught that money is a bad word.
Raw,
And
yes.
that is part though of, now you're going to get me on the soapbox. Are we ready for this?
All right. Is it raining where you are? Because it's raining here in Virginia, and I don't want you to slip off of your soapbox.
No, it's not. It was
Okay.
raining all weekend, so I've been ready for this though.
All right,
So
let's go.
here's the thing. So our system is created for us to not create wealth and to think that money is bad, and it has been projected on us for generations. If we stay in the mindset of we don't deserve wealth, we should just work really hard for what we have and not hire professionals, because if we start building this wealth, then we're going to be put into the box of these evil people that have the money. And if we live in this poverty mindset, then guess what, we're gonna work till the day that we die, and now we're
Hmm.
keeping the system going.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, and yes. Because all we can put together when we're kids is that money is stressful.
Hmm.
So we see maybe our parents, getting uptight about money. Maybe you can't, no, we're not, it's not in the budget. We can't buy that. And all you know is that this is negative restriction
Hmm.
at the very least, or depending on how you grew up, raised by wolves, where are my people? Then you just think that if you have money, you're going to become a complete jerk.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And I work with a lot of individuals that are first generational wealth builders.
Hmm.
So we have to change our mindset as to having money is good. Having money creates freedom, and and not, though, also the system has it so that we aren't taught financial literacy.
Beautiful.
So
Yes.
if we're not taught financial literacy, from a very young age, then we make money mistakes, which then makes us not like money, which then makes us continue that cycle, which
Right.
then makes us not wealthy, and then we work till the day that we die.
Exactly. Exactly. And so I would love to get into this more the next time we go live because there's
Yes.
so much more to this. So if you, my beautiful viewer, my lovey, if you have any questions, please ask in the comments and tag Carla or me so we can answer your questions. Hugs, hugs, hugs.
Bye, everyone.
Okay. I wanted to stop.
Oh, technology.